don't give a what. Blessing beats like I do bottles when I'm chilling at the club. Now I pop a rock up at the crib, that's while I'm smoking blunts. The
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Let's fucking go. What's up, people? For those of you who don't know who I am, well, fuck, you already should because my logo is right on the bottom, but I am Lumiere Grimson, DJ extraordinaire, V-Trapper, a.k.a. V-Tube Rapper, and I got a special guest with me today. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, homie?
What's going on, chat? Everybody on YouTube and everywhere else in the world. My name is Dominion. I am a virtual fashion creator / model. Soon to be, hopefully, the first VR supermodel, super male model, should I say? And I also do content on TikTok, and I'm known as the big booty barista.
Okay. Hold on. Before we even get into this conversation, what's that about? Let's talk about it.
So it's definitely a fun story, but it's a good one. I started doing TikTok content, I'd say maybe like I'd say it's gonna be like close to 2 years now.
Okay.
And I took kind of a leap of faith because, IRL content wasn't really popping as much as it was like maybe a few years back.
Okay.
And I just lost a really big sponsor. And it was because of VR content.
What?
They just didn't really see it. They didn't really like what I was doing. And I was doing like lamp dances at clubs.
Okay.
And I wasn't hiding it. And I was actually like kind of voicing it like, hey, like this is kind of something that I kind of like. It was kind of fun. Like I enjoy it. It was something I was doing often, at least at that time, but it was still something that I was kind of like, yeah, sure. But long story short, I got dropped from it, and that really like kind of fucked me up. And I took a leap of faith with like starting TikTok. And I think that first like 6 months, maybe 6 to 8, I was kind of just figuring out what I wanted to do, and I just had no idea. And then within the 6 months, I started to want to do fashion content.
Okay.
When I started doing live content is when I started doing cafe content.
Okay.
And it just kind of happened. I just started doing it, and chat started to pop off. More people started to come in. More people wanted to check it out, and I just stuck with it.
Yeah.
When I was updating my model and when we were working on stuff, I'm one of the few e-boys in this game that, a lot of guys are kind of flat.
Okay.
Yeah. Unlike all the women are just, they got, huge, juicy, fat, the whole nine.
Yeah.
So I'm one of the only guys that, he's really got something back there.
Oh, the dumperoni and cheese. Let's go. Oh my God. Look at that thing.
So one of my friends titled it as the Big Booty Barista, and it kind of stuck with the community, and I've just been kind of known as that for a while outside of like my fashion content.
Okay. Fuck yeah. That's an interesting ass story. So, what's really puzzling to me is why the fuck a sponsor would like pull out just because of VR content. That sucks, man. That sucks.
Yeah, it was a really quick conversation. It wasn't long. They didn't want to make it long. I couldn't explain. I couldn't talk to them about it. They just kind of was just like, yeah, no, we talked to the higher powers. Can't do it. Don't like it. See you later. And I was just like, damn, 3 years working for y'all. I couldn't even get like a farewell.
A fucking severance package. Fuck that.
So that like really sucked. But that got me in a space where, it was like I either continue with what I'm doing or I see the potential in this. And at the time, I didn't really know what I was doing, but now it's like, oh, like I really see like there's a vision now.
Hey,
a big vision.
Did I hate to cut you off, but did I just hear a fucking Kim Possible ringer?
Yeah, that's my phone ringtone. I'm muted.
Got him.
That's on me.
Oh my God, no, I'm playing, man. Yeah, you know what? Sponsorships and shit like that, endorsements, things of that nature, they all tend to have a very finicky type of relationship and stuff. And I feel it's always transactional in a sense. Like if I'm gonna put my name behind you, you know what I mean? Then in turn, you're gonna have to do what I request of you. And so like when they see that you're making content that kind of goes against the grain or against what they want you to put out, man, like I could totally see that shit happening. That's
It's okay.
that's
It sucked. It sucked, but the craziest thing is like now it's funny that you bring up sponsor. I just got sponsored by an incredible crew by the name of EOZVR. EOZVR is one of the leaders of the VR straps.
yeah,
So like when you get like, your trackers, you need straps that's gonna like hold them together, right? So
yeah,
most people go to like Amazon maybe. This company has specific ones. They've worked with VR chat. They have VR chat specific ones. They have a trans academy. They have there's this really big like kind of DJ group by the name of ShelterCon.
okay,
They just had an event out in LA like literally last week
okay,
on a Saturday. Sold out crowd and like an underground spot in LA. And they sponsored that whole event.
okay,
Right? DJs come out, several DJs fucking blaring music the whole night. It was crazy. And they liked the content that I was doing and they see the potential because there's not a lot of people that, at least here in the Western hemisphere, that's trying to do VR modeling content,
okay.
let alone being a guy, let alone being black.
Oh, so sounds like you found a fucking niche, bro. Like for
So
real.
it's a huge niche and there's a lot of people that don't know about it. And it's like, it's something that like I've always been passionate about it in terms of like doing that. I'm a stylist IRL.
Yeah.
So like I'm already somewhat in the space. So now it's like I'm taking that leap of faith and going, all right, this is something that nobody has really seen before. This is something that no one has really like, given that thought to. There has been instances of it, but it's like really bad instances. Like
Okay.
really bad
Okay.
visually.
Okay.
And I'm just like, let me work, and I promise y'all will have something way cooler than any of the shit y'all done put out so far.
Let them cook, baby. Let them cook. God damn. Let them cook for real. So a lot of the things that we actually have talked about already in the brief 7 minutes we've been talking about were kind of points that I really wanted to allude to and like really ask you or like hammer into. So you talked about the new sponsorship that you got, obviously. Now, is it TEX or Tex Collections?
Oh no, Tax Collections is my company.
Okay,
Actually,
so
I actually acquired that.
speak a little more on that,
Um,
please, if you would.
so assets is a really important part of VR chat.
Okay.
Assets is what makes the clothing, right? You go into worlds and you see lighting, you see chairs, you see anything that is something that physically you look like you can grab and pick up.
Right.
That is called an asset,
Okay.
right?
Right.
And assets are such an important part to this game. It's so important. And I've always said that, but I feel like the assets, in terms of the asset creators, never really get the respect they deserve. Right? And I'm Unity and Blender illiterate.
Okay.
I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm not good at it. It took me forever for me to do the first tutorial on Blender on how to make a damn donut. And I failed it 3 damn times. And I was like, me trying to figure out how to make a trench coat, cut off jacket. Yeah, not in a million years. I'm cooked. So for me to be able to create the content that I want to and do the things that I need an asset creator.
Right.
I was already good friends with somebody who was doing it at the time. And I actually known somebody that both made assets and also did textures. Textures is the color and the designs that actually goes on the actual asset itself. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So I knew 2 people that were able to do it both ways. One was really good at both. One was really good at specifically textures because that was like their goal. Their goal was just to be good at textures.
Right.
That was they were Kobe Black Mamba type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like full, like
RP Mamba.
this is my lane.
RP Mamba.
Yes, RP Mamba. Right? That was their lane, and I fucked with it. So I sat there and I had a conversation with them, and I told them like, listen, guys, like I have this idea. It's a crazy idea, but I love a good crazy idea.
Let them cook. Let them cook. For real.
So I told them, I was like, listen, guys, I will pay you for your work. I will pay you for your time. Give me some time. And I told them, when I work with companies or the things that this is where I want to go, like this is like the extreme. Like if we get to this point, we're going like to the moon at this point, right? But I'm like, if we can get half of that, I'm going to make sure that y'all get y'all dues and y'all get paid.
Of course.
Y'all get your credit. Y'all get the recognition. You are part of my team. And that's why whenever I post anything that involves my clothes or involves my stuff, I'm always shouting out either Text Collections or I'm always shouting out Blake, because they're the ones that, you know, when people say, "Oh, do you make your avatars?" I say yes and no. I make it in the sense of styling it. I'm the one who puts the clothes together. I'm the one that creates the look, especially with the hair, things like that. But I have other people that actually is able to take the ideas and put it to life.
That's fucking dope. You know how fucking hard, not even hard, but like how amazing it is to have people around you like that?
It's a blessing. It's an absolute fucking blessing. I will tell you, in every which way, shape, or form, there's a lot of people who are really good at being able to do it by themselves, and more fucking power to them. I'm jealous of them. I wish I could do it. I really wish, but I genuinely I can't. And the thing for me is I excel at creative directing. I excel on selling a vision. I excel at making content. That's my bread and butter. I know where my lane is. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I can get other people to help me make this stuff happen, so that way I can focus more on making the content.
Yep.
I promise you, y'all gonna get paid.
Fucking A.
And every time when I get assets made, Blake gets paid. Drift. I worked with him.
Dropping governments. Holy shit.
Well, that's his name. Blake. His name is Blake VRC. That's his name. So it's not like I'm fully dropping governments.
Okay.
But, and then with my friend Drift, I wanted to put in on his company because I wanted to put some money into it, and I'm putting in on an investment. I'm investing into the company.
Okay.
As a co-owner, as a co-founder, I believe in it, and knowing where it's at and seeing where he is now, he went from kind of like, oh, I don't know if, you know, I'm still trying to figure it out because I know he was doing stuff with like his family.
Yeah.
Till now, he's like, okay, I'm doing all right. I'm not in a bad place no more. Now he's doing like assets for like a lot of Godfall stuff, which I'm like really, really stoked on.
Okay.
So he does a lot of stuff mainly for women, and then I design a lot of the men's. And the men department is very, very, very limited.
I'll bet.
On men assets. People do assets, but they don't actually sell them. They usually make a model and then they sell the model with the assets on it, but not assets by themselves, where you can just buy a t-shirt, buy a hoodie, buy a crop top, buy some flared pants, buy some Louis Vuitton shoes, buy some Nikes, things like that.
Yeah.
Like there's a very low shortage of it. I'm coming into it.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm coming into it hopefully to be able to say, hey, let's flood the market with new shit.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, the thing about assets I can speak on, and this is just from personal experience, but like the assets that are already like readily available do tailor more towards like female models and stuff. So the fact that you're like you know, you're creating assets for like male models and shit too, that's super dope. I don't know, man.
1000%.
I feel like it's there's a lot less like dude like VTubers and like fucking like 3D and like VR chat like fucking streamers and stuff than there are females.
It's tough because, you know, VR chat has been run so long with kind of the same thing, right? It's either deskies who do a lot of meme content, is super funny, and it's, you know, at least it comes off, and someone told me this actually last night, it gives off more of a sitcom type of show, right? It's about the people around them. It's not necessarily about the creator. It's about a whole cast, right? It's a whole cast, a whole crew, right? So that's how somebody put it to me, and I was like, oh, I get it now. I get why that type of content ends up being popular and why people like it, yada, yada, yada. And then, of course, it's the occasional mutes and shaking ass and yada, yada, yada. But mind you, and I tell this to a lot of people, that only happens in a specific streamer in terms of people who like own mutes and things like that. There's only one live streamer that does that. That's not the normality of VR chat.
That's true.
I'm being so real. That's all. And shout out to Rob. I love Rob. That's good people. I've been in his lobby multiple times. I know a bunch of people over there. So they found their niche and it works consistently day in and day out. It works, right? So now there's all these mutes who create content, who pulls hundreds of viewers, thousands of dollars, and is fucking doing well. A few of them killing it, crazy killing it. I have a friend right now. She's not a mute. She's an Australian. Her name is Bunny on Twitch. Great girl, super dope. Did a uncapped subathon. Now, I want you to think about that, and then I want you to think about the fact that she's Australian. How many subs do you think she's at right now?
I mean, listen, I'm not one to really speculate on anybody's numbers, but just based on your reaction, it's probably at least 500. Yeah, no, I don't even want to take a guess.
Come on. No, we're going to do this.
15. 25. 10,000. Holy fuck. 20,000. More? What the fuck? Holy shit. 50K.
A little lower.
45.
She's just about to hit 45K.
That's-
She's at 44,000 currently. She's been in 6 months.
That's crazy.
6 months.
Holy
Mind you, the girl's
fuck.
athletic. She's got a great voice. She knows how to do the splits. She does backflips. So, like, she has really great athletic ability that
Yeah.
keeps people, like, continuously engaged.
Yeah.
But imagine doing a subathon still. She's doing it for that long. 40,000 plus subs currently.
That's fucking crazy. And now, is it on Twitch or Kick or YouTube?
Twitch.
Twitch. Oh yeah. Okay. Is she partner?
Yes.
Partner Plus. The only reason I bring that up.
She's definitely hitting it now.
Well, because partner, obviously the Partner Plus is a 70-30 split as opposed to the 50-50. So
Right.
with subs now, how they're like $6 and shit, that means realistically, I mean, that's I'm not, I'm a numbers type guy, so god damn.
You're not pocket watching, but what's good in your wallet?
Holy fuck, man. This is why I have a day job. I work 60 fucking hours a week and I afford the lifestyle that I like, or that I have currently, is because fucking if I relied on like streaming income, I would not be able to afford the luxuries that I am so accustomed to. So I'm blessed to have
Dude,
a
good
fucking
for
day
you.
job. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. I work with like electric
Good
cars
for
and
you.
shit. It's fucking wild.
Oh man, holy
yeah,
shit.
Yeah. Work out, like I oversee the development of like prototype electrical vehicles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you go to college for that?
Nah. Nope. I started my work career as like basically like a retail indoor like laborer. So I would work inside the shop to create like signs, and then I would drive all across the United States and Canada and even like in Mexico and install these signs like all across the fucking, basically like North America.
Oh my god.
And then from there, I got into the trades, and I went and I became a journeyman fire sprinkler, like installer. From there, that transitioned over to fire suppression and explosion protection. So I was working with detonates and explosives for like, I don't know, like 5 years.
Damn!
Yeah. Then I sold mortgages, and now I currently fucking do what I do because I'm fucking good at what I do.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Yep. I got a lot
All
of.
I do is just make people laugh and fucking know how to read a script well.
Yeah, I ain't glazing myself, you know what I'm saying? But like, I also make the music and shit. That's my passion right there.
Okay.
That's my fucking passion. I was on a Billboard chart.
I think I remember seeing that on your title that you had specifically.
Yeah. Billboard recording artist, baby. Back in 2014, one of my songs hit number 15 on the indie charts on fucking billboards.
Wow.
Shit's wild.
That's insane.
Yeah, but hey, this ain't about me. This is about you, dude. This is about you. All right, we fucking completely deviated from. Dude, we're fucking 20 minutes into this, and we haven't even got through like the third fucking question yet. God damn. No, that's dope though. That's a vibe, man.
I was adding to it.
Yeah.
To kind of like just to kind of like keep that situation going. So she's at like a really high number. So to kind of be in a space where I'm one of the only e-boys who's doing this type of content, and mind you, my main content is on TikTok.
Yeah.
So I do content 2 times a day, 3 times a week. So Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. On the weekends, usually on a Friday, depends on if I have work or not.
Yeah.
We call them man slut weekend. because most of the time, like I said, if you're on Twitch and you go to the VR chat section, it is usually a lot of mute e-girls and the occasional one that does speak
Yep.
to chat and things like that, right?
Okay.
All of, like, go get your bread, right? So imagine being one of the only guys, the only black guys, and then the only guys that gives off somewhat of a kind of vibe, and chat is still filled with women that actually do enjoy the gays, as they say, like, and I've gotten this so many times, I'm no better than a man.
Jesus
So the
Christ.
entirety of my chat is like. So in terms of on Twitch, now mind you, I average 20 viewers, right?
Yeah.
Nothing crazy.
That's good. No, don't. Hey,
TikTok.
no, hold on, motherfucker. Yo, don't ever say that shit again. 20 viewers is fucking beautiful, fam. You should be proud of that shit. Fuck. Fuck is wrong with you?
I am proud though. It is really trippy. Like like literally every single stream that shit hits 20. Like it's nothing. And
That's
the chat comes
beautiful.
flooding in.
That's fucking beautiful,
it's
man. Be
special
proud.
feeling,
Be proud of that shit.
I am. I'm very proud. Like my core community, the core community of the Chocolate Factory is absolutely like they hold it down.
Hold on a second. Did you just say the Chocolate Factory?
Yes, indeed. That's what I call.
Oh my god.
So my group or my people, I call it is called the Chocolate Factory, but what I call my people are my indulgences.
Okay. Oh my god. Yo, I'm just wondering how we didn't meet sooner, to be completely honest.
I'm still growing in the space. I'm still trying to navigate correctly and not get, not be in the, it's real tough, right? Because there's a lot of drama. And there's a lot of people who
say
do this.
Say less.
You got to navigate correctly, right? You got to be like, ooh, I'm not like froze on this motherfucker. I'm like, I got to be careful, right? So, but I am meeting some really great people. I've had the really great opportunity to meet some fantastic people that see my energy and see my vibe, and they're like, this person is really cool. And the thing that I really can sit here and truly pride myself on is that I didn't have to, and this is like no shot at nobody, this is no shot at anybody, right?
Yeah.
I really am happy to be able to say, like, I didn't have to like worry about having to force myself to collaborate with anyone, or I feel like I need to work with someone, or I need to collaborate with somebody in order to like make a name for myself.
Yeah.
I did this all just on my own. I was in worlds by myself making content. I didn't have to go. I wasn't in public worlds trying to get content with anybody. I did it all because I wanted the chat to focus on me, and that kind of makes it sound like I'm a little bit of a narcissist, but like in some way, like as a streamer, you kind of
have to be.
You kind of have to be in some way, and it's like when you're passionate about something and you're trying to do something, and I remember when I first had the idea and I wanted to throw it together. I remember with some of my main like core friends that I known like since I first started the game was like, good luck trying it. Like, nobody's really, I'm not trying to really put you down, but like, the mute e-girls really got that section on lockdown, and I don't know if really people gonna be fucking with you. And I was like, and you're not wrong, but I'm still gonna try.
Yup.
And to see how it's gone from here, and like I said, on Twitch, I would average like 20 viewers.
Yeah.
On TikTok, I'm hitting consistent average of like 200 plus, and then every now and then a stream will happen where that shit, like, we're hitting 600 averages.
That's crazy. That's fucking amazing,
every now and then
bro.
we'll hit 1,000, and our highest we've ever hit is 3K. Our highest we ever hit was 3K.
That's wild.
Organically, not anything crazy. We wasn't doing no giveaways. Just organically had 3,000 people in the live stream. Chat was moving like an XQC chat. Like, it was fast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of those things where even the mods and the people that were sitting and the people that were watching was like, damn, that was one of those streams that just hit the algorithm right, and we just took off, right?
Yeah.
So
that's a beautiful feeling, ain't it?
It really is. I'm blessed to be in a position now where it's like I go into certain people's lives and they're like, oh my God, is that the barista that I see everywhere on my TikTok feed? And it's like,
booty barista.
The big booty barista on my fucking, it's crazy. Now, what's crazy is going to Twitch and hearing people say it. That's when I'm making some moves. Because when you hear it on another platform, Oh yeah, we're cooking somewhere here.
That's facts. That's fucking facts, dude. That's so fucking, man. I'll tell you what. So, what I used to do not used to, like when I start streaming, I'll resume it. But I would do like a ladies' night every other Saturday, and what I would do is like, you know,
You got the voice for it.
I appreciate that. I do. But we would sit there and I would get fucking folded like a lawn chair for like the first 30 to 45 minutes of the stream. Get chat all fucking buttered up too. We'd all be getting fucking drunk and shit. Oh no, hold on. Oh my god, my boom arm is coming undone. Hold on a second.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Not that. No.
Holy shit. I think we're almost good. Oh, it's the wrong way. How the fuck did that even happen? I think we're good. Yeah, we're Gucci. Yeah, so dude, we would get all fucking, you know, sloshed up in the chat and shit, and just like I would read like steamy novels and shit for like 3 hours, just go at it. And dude, every so often, like ladies' night would always be popping, but every so often it would just be extra fucking slapping for some reason. You know, you get like random people coming in there dropping like 50 subs and shit. You're rated by like 10 different fucking people. Like, I loved that shit. I really did. And it's like it's such a beautiful feeling, like when other people want to experience that with you or like share their time with you. So that's why like I'm always just like super grateful to everybody like when they fucking stream too. But again, dude, we fucking yeah, go ahead.
So the fun thing that I'm building actually in terms of like being able to like really see like the potential and really trying different things and
yeah,
you know, really trying to switch it up is it's funny that you say like, oh, like you know, you read things like that to your chat. I don't do that. My goal actually is to actually create those scenarios.
Okay.
And kind of do them during a live that people can like witness. Like I had an idea that I was working on that sadly we wasn't able to fully go through. So hopefully by next year we're actually going to work on it. But we're working on kind of like an RP.
Yeah.
But an RP where it's just me kind of on a date with chat, and chat chooses like where we go or what's the next like step to the storyline.
That's fucking sick.
Right.
That's sick.
So it's like a visual novel, but it's live.
That's sick.
Like that's what I'm like kind of working towards and building upon. I was like kind of talking about it in some way, but it was just a lot harder because I had to think of every scenario, and then I had to think of what scenario would happen after the scenario that would create another scenario. So I had to think of like, if I had 3 choices, I had to create 3 different like versions of what would happen.
Yeah.
And then those versions would have to have 3 versions of what would happen, and then those versions would have to have 3 like, you know what I'm saying? So it was always like a like that, you know, having that idea was really cool, but it took a lot longer to actually put it together. So that's the only reason why like we couldn't do it, because originally I was gonna do it for my biker stream, and that just, I was like, damn, this is gonna be a lot harder than I thought. I need to hire a writer for this shit.
God,
so that might happen in the future, but currently in the midst of working on a series, so I'm excited.
That's fucking, man. I've never heard of anybody like trying to do that. So hats off to you for fucking trying to make that happen. That's sick. That's super dope. Yo, we have gotten so sidetracked from the questions. so
You know,
let's fucking do this. All right. Are you ready for this? All right. So I'm going to ask you, you've already covered like basically fashion, like the modeling and the stylist aspect. And then you also you do some dancing. Obviously, you're the big booty barista, right?
yes.
So now here I guess here's we'll ask 2 questions in sequence. First of all is who are like your creator inspirations, and then on top of that, explain like just your experience overall, like since you've actually started, like from starting until now, like have you seen like a shift towards more people doing VR stuff, or have like, you know, have you ever have you ran into instances where like it's ever been like just super daunting for you to like where you wanted to stop, or like, I mean, just the whole mindset of everything the past X amount of time that you've been streaming?
So I'll do the first question. So best creators in terms of like how like creator in terms of like fashion, or are you saying creator as in like gaming or people that I used to watch?
Like the one who's inspired you the most to do what you do when it comes to like your particular interest in this.
Ooh, that's tough. Actually, that's actually really tough. If I had to go for VR specifically, like if I
Yeah.
had to think of like a VR streamer that really had me kind of like I could I could do this. There was a creator that I used to know for a while, for a long time,
Yeah.
and I would see them and they would always stream, and at first they were a mute, and then they basically stopped being a mute
Okay.
and still continued to stream, and I really respected that out of them. Their name is Oathmeal.
Oathmeal.
But they had been doing content like when VR chat was booming back in the day, when like XQC and Soda Poppin' and like all the creators was in VR chat. Like, you know, when you got enough,
Was that like
popping, right?
now? Was
Like,
that like COVID time? Because I'm relatively new to the sphere. I haven't even been there
that
2 years.
that was before COVID.
Oh,
That was
shit.
way before COVID.
Oh no shit.
So I let you know how long they've been playing and doing content in the game.
Yeah,
Like they was doing it before COVID.
that's crazy.
Like and they were already pulling like hundreds of thousands of views at that time. Right?
That's fucking wild.
And they were one of the few creators that I knew that I was like, you know, they've been doing it for so long, they're still doing it, and it's still going well for them. And it's like it was kind of one of those things where I saw that and I was like, that's really dope. That's you know that was happening, and to kind of see that their community was still fucking with them even after they
Yeah.
started speaking, they was still riding with them.
Yeah.
That meant a lot, right?
Shout out
if I had to
Oathmeal.
go with-
Shout out Oathmeal.
Shout out Oathmeal. Shout out Oathmeal for real. Shout out Oathmeal for real. All love. I think if I had to go with like just like a general creator, I used to love watching Dashi, like Dashi XP. I was a big fan of like JD Witherspoon, who also would do content. And I loved Game Grumps. I loved watching Game Grumps. I'm not gonna lie, I was late to like Markiplier. Now I've been like kind of binge watching a lot of Markiplier content.
Okay.
But I was big onto like Game Grumps and Dashi. Dashi was like my really big inspirations for just streaming in general. Because prior to doing this VTubing stuff, I was doing like FPS shooting content. I was doing a lot of gaming content. I was signed to an org.
Yeah.
I was sponsored by multiple companies. Like I was doing a lot. Like shit was moving. It was going great. Everything was like really in like such a great direction. And then all of us like, and even to the point where I had like a really crazy raid. And then it took so long for that to kind of die out. Like I was trying so hard to really keep it alive.
Just ride the
and
wave.
I was riding the wave for months, and those waves were amazing.
Yeah.
But also made me realize that those waves don't last unless you really give chat and your community that permanent insight, that permanent visual, that they understand what you do, and it's up to them on whether or not they're willing to come back and see more of that in the future.
Right.
And it was good for me because it sucked then, but obviously now looking back at it, I learned so much. I learned so much as a creator. I learned so much in terms of like how to do it right, how to do it correctly, how to like really make that work. And
now we're fucking here. And now we're
here, right? Now we're here with like all this stuff, and it's just crazy. Can you give me like 2 seconds?
Yeah, handle your business.
Yeah, let me step away really fast.
Yeah,
give me a second here.
We'll take a music break.
Hey, what's up? Looky here, bitch. I'm sick of y'all fucking up my vibe. Fucking up my vibe. I just be out here chilling, straight coolin'. But y'all still wanna fuck with me. Why you fucking with me? So what? That's truly what y'all want. You really want it like that? Then y'all about to get it, bitch. Picture me unloading them double barrels and barricades. Lounging with my hair on me, writing poems I serenade. If they want that beef, then I let it simmer like marinades. Cause I was bred for conflict in 23 like a pair of days. Dying like I'm easy and I ain't talking to Perriers. Double entendre, demon shit, y'all are getting slayed. Grilling tracks for lazing, I'm chefing them like I'm Bobby Flay. Slitting them like coochies, they future gone like they pushing P. Dropping masterpieces and killing shit like a casualty. Cause ain't no limit to my game, that soldier shit like Master P. Peep the verse and running back like Henry out of Tennessee. Cause you up on 100, don't even amount to half of me. They hated me, but fuck them all. Suck it till my dick is limp and make them cut my dick in balls. They chicken heads like DJ Paul. That's appalling, but I'm balling, fly until I hit the wall. We dip and set like Jimmy Jones and swish a house, then break them all. Coolin', baby, I swear to God, I'm just chillin' though. Round, round, I'm acting just like a villain, whoa. If they hate and they jealous, get out your feelings, bro. Cause I'm just vibing, you whine and stay out my business, ho. Coolin', baby, I swear to God, I'm just chillin' though. Round, round, I'm acting just like a villain, whoa. If they hate and they jealous, get out your feelings, bro. Cause I'm just vibing, you whine and stay out my business, I said I'm blowing on that reefer still. My mind is telling me that I should do it, go and eat the pill. Fuck them all like Peter Grill. Eat the coochie, peep the skill. Huffing on that ether till I'm dead and gone like Timberlake. But God cannot defeat me still. Demons in my head, but I just brush them off cause they my friends. My days gon' end, but blazing on the haze then got me dazed again. A fetish for the Asian kin. Infatuated with their culture. Riding around with Vivid Chan and kicking it like Blaziken. They hate the kid, don't blame them though. Cause I was
Okay, everybody good though.
Yo, we back. I was just playing one of them fucking classic Lumiere Grimson bangers. Oh.
Okay, I see you.
Yeah.
Tight shit. You have to send me the Spotify. I'm trying to hear something.
Yeah, no, I took all. So I was hosting through a platform called Octave for the longest. And then I started, after doing this shit long enough, man, I started like looking for other platforms where I would, 100% retain ownership of masters, because that's like a big hindrance in a lot of these distro platforms
Really
now.
is.
And then I get like the maximized cut of like my royalties and shit for him. So I ended up taking all my shit off of Octave, and I'm swapping over to TuneCore now. But I got a bunch of shit on.
Oh, TuneCore is nice. I do like TuneCore.
So, but all right. Well, we've made it to the last question of the first section, which is the speed round. If I had them fucking air horns and shit, I'd be blaring them. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say there's probably like 6 or 7 different things I'm gonna say. All right. And basically you're just gonna answer it with the first thing that comes to mind, just fucking one after another. Boom, boom, boom. So like, the first one would be like, all right, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Purple is my favorite color as well.
I have a multitude of favorite colors, but purple is definitely one that I've always loved for like a very, very long time.
Purple is my favorite color. All right. Are you ready for this shit? Let's fucking do this.
All right, let's do it.
Ready? All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right. Favorite color?
Purple.
Favorite food?
Breakfast. Burrito.
Favorite like vacation spot?
By Japan.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay. Favorite music? Favorite song?
Ooh. Tyla. She's got a song specifically. It's not art. Hold on. I know it. It's up to my fucking tongue. Push to start.
Okay. Do you watch anime?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite anime?
Psychopaths of all time.
All right. Top 3.
Naruto, Psychopaths. I'm gonna go with a classic, Fruits Basket.
Okay. Favorite position?
Now then. much. Okay.
Ooh.
Man, that's tough. that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably doggy though. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, perfect. Perfect time of day.
Night.
Mountain
Definitely.
or mountains or the beach?
Definitely the beach. Definitely the beach. I love being wet.
What's your zodiac?
Taurus.
All right. Then speed round done.
You threw me off with the position one. I wasn't ready for that one.
So I did that to my boy Rigo the other day. And fucking he was like, wait, defensive end. I'm like, wait, what? Fuck, you fucked me up. You fucked me up. You said some like a football position, fam. He got my ass.
Defensive end is crazy, but also really funny. No, not football.
I was like, shit.
Just imagine that conversation.
I always throw that position one in there to fucking try to, like really break the ice. But I think you and I are far past that.
Yeah, the ice is definitely been broken for sure. Definitely off that one. Definitely.
You know? Holy shit. All right. Now we're going to get into the little more personal questions, I guess.
Okay.
So obviously you said you were...
I'm mostly an open book.
Oh, that's perfect. And this is going to be fucking absolutely easy for you. All right. So aside from doing the VR content, like what do you like to do like outside of anything that's virtual?
Well, I'm a big back, so going to get some food is definitely like a top tier
Let's go.
type of thing I love doing. But
Let's
I also
go.
love like trying new foods and things that I haven't necessarily tried, or trying new spots. And luckily, since I'm in LA, there's a ton of places where I mean it's never ending. It's endless, right?
Oh, you're out in LA? Yo, did you go to TwitchCon this year?
I did not. I did not this year. I had some work that I was doing that just kept me at the crib, and I just couldn't go, which was unfortunate.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate. And then sadly, around that time too, I also got in a car accident.
Oof.
So that wasn't fun.
Are you all right now? That's the question.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. With the love, and what's crazy too is because of how amazing the community is, and because of how just amazing my indulgences really are.
Yeah.
They got me to the point where I was able to put a down payment on a newer car. So
Beautiful.
we had a really old 2005, and after the accident, now I'm in a 2016, and I'm in an Audi Q3.
Ooh, stunting.
I gotta post it soon, but I want to put some money into the car, specifically like body kit, do some stuff in the interior.
Yeah. That's
lights, shit like that. But
that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
But it meant so much, and we really did truly get the opportunity to do some really amazing stuff, and it's just so phenomenal, and it just doesn't feel real that that's what happened, and it's just damn, after all that stuff that happened, it was just whatever. So food is definitely one. I love going out to doing something sport related, so golf has been kind of a obsession.
Yes.
Recently, some friends have been kind of taking me out to the golfing range, and then after that, we'll go to do something else. So that's been kind of cool too. So they've been kind of taking me out to actually do a few holes, or we'll go to the one thing where we can just go to the range and we just fucking just swing balls all day.
Driving range.
So that's really fun. Driving ranges definitely. Bowling.
Yeah, let's go.
Still fuck with bowling even after all this time. I still fuck with bowling, so that's still a fun one. After that, I mean, I feel like it really just depends. Sometimes I'm really in the focus mindset, so sometimes I'm not always going out. But my friend moved here from out of the country, and they're studying game design actually from VRChat. They're from VRChat actually, and they're actually got accepted into USC undergrad. And I helped them move in. They've been one of my good friends from VR, and they went from being a VR friend to my real friend to my IRL friend, and just kind of elevated like more and more. So we've always been doing newer things, and the last thing, and I say the best thing for last because I love doing this,
Yeah.
but I also need to make sure that I'm in my bag for it. I love to go shopping. I love to go shopping. I
Okay.
am one of those motherfuckers that's like, yes, I go to the mall. I'm constantly shopping. I'm constantly looking for new shit. I am shopping. So I love to shop.
Fuck yeah. You love to, as you call your chatters, indulge.
I indulge, definitely. 1,000% I indulge, for sure.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yo, the bowling and the golf too. If I'm at five.
So I blame my financial advisor because he was the one that got me into that. My financial advisor got me into golfing.
I tell you
Because
what,
he does like financial for like multi-billionaires.
yeah, a lot of business deals get fucking conducted on the golf course because you really find out,
No, seriously.
as fucked up as this sounds, you really figure out who somebody is by playing golf with them.
No, for real. Like actually, like it's actually insane getting a chance to like watch how people really are like at the golf course, especially like after a few drinks. Oh,
Your
That's
light,
shit dark. Hold on.
your light went off. Put that shine back on, baby.
What the hell I just clicked?
Oh no.
I don't even know what the hell I clicked. Oh, that's a lighting. Wait, that's a lighting somewhere.
There.
This one. There we go.
Oh, you're super bright now. There you go.
I get it right. There we go. Oh, that was weird. Let me actually move the laptop away. There we go. That's the laptop for the settings in the world, so that's what I was clicking by accident.
All good, all good. All right.
But yeah, no, like you really do find out like how people are, and it's really fascinating.
Yeah. Some people
Like,
are
it's supposed to be super calm,
Mm.
but these motherfuckers be playing golf like it's football.
Bro. I saw
Like, yeah, like loud and shit. I'll be like, damn, we are in the middle of a field. Can y'all shut up?
so I sold mortgages for a couple years before I got the Chrysler. Oh fuck, whatever. Before I got to the car company.
We can edit that out. We can edit that out. We can edit that out. Just leave it out. We
So
got it.
so I sold mortgages for a couple years before that, right? And not only did I close a lot of deals on the golf course, but I realized that in the land of finance, if you will, a lot of cocaine is actually done. Like, so if you've ever seen The Wolf of Wall Street, like a lot of that shit is true as fuck.
I believe it. I haven't seen it yet, but I believe it.
Yeah, like I can't explain to you how many times I would walk in the bathroom after a power block, and I would, all the urinals are fucking taken up, so I go into a stall, and on one side of me there's somebody eating like fucking like a breakfast sandwich, and you see him drop the fucking like the container for it, and on the other side you just hear and somebody just ripping lines. I'm like, oh my god, yo, what the fuck? They go out the fucking bathroom, act like nothing happened. Like, I don't know about you, like I couldn't eat a breakfast sandwich while taking a shit, man. But like, let alone
I'd be terrified.
ripping cocaine.
People who can use the bathroom and eat at the same time has like bro, you got it. Like you are elite. You got the stomach capacity of a fucking god. Like, you can handle it.
Timothy fucking Jenkins, man.
Respect
Seriously.
to you, my G.
Oh,
Like,
God.
like you got it.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. All right.
I couldn't.
Next question. When you were younger, what was your dream job?
Believe it or not, I am still doing it.
Okay.
So
that's beautiful.
when I told you before, I've been in entertainment for a very long time, right?
Yep.
That was all I really wanted to do. I didn't know exactly what, but I just wanted to be able to entertain and make people laugh and be able to create, and just have fun, right? And I won't expose the entirety of what I do, but I've been an actor since I was like a very, very, very young kid. And I've been on television and I've worked in television for a very, very long time in front of the camera.
That's crazy.
And I have a very, very long resume from just being years and years deep into the industry. And it's just been something that I've not only just been super blessed to be able to say that I still do it,
Yeah.
but also, acting has changed so much that, TikTok is finding the next star.
Yeah, that's true.
Twitch is finding the next person who's going to be on a McDonald's commercial. And it's like, you can't just be good as an actor anymore. Like, that's not how the industry is. Now it's about who you know or what your followers, what your reach is.
Yep.
The more the reach, the more that you can, the more opportunity you have.
You can leverage
And
it.
as much as it sucks, because for me, it was always about working hard, making sure that you have the opportunities. You can create the opportunities by being good at what you do. And it sucks that being good at what you do just isn't that. Maybe if you're Denzel, right? Maybe if you're Will Smith, maybe if you're, Margot Robbie, but like
She bad.
for the people who are absolutely, but for the people who are like, the starving young actors, it's not as easy as it once was, especially now. It's like we get a lot more self tapes, and we're not physically at auditions anymore ever since COVID struck, and that really changed the whole industry like entirely in terms of auditioning and acting. And it just it got me to a point where I really had to like actually start doing like other things to like really make that happen.
Yeah.
And for me, still being able to sit here and go like, I've had like 2 jobs in my life, like ever, like that I actually had to go to a physical 9 to 5.
Man.
And that was the thing that kind of sucked for me, was when I was like 16, 17, I had a revelation like, damn, I've never actually like really worked a true job. My whole resume has been nothing but television. My whole resume has been nothing but acting, comedy, hosting, casting, anything that involves me speaking, using my mouth, pause. But
Oh God.
anything that involves really speaking, right, has always been my job. That's been my job ever since I can remember. So, when I had the revelation when I was like 16, 17, and I'm going to have to go get a job, I was like, fuck. It wasn't the fact that I had to go get a job, but it was the fact that like I really don't really have that much training experience with like normal shit.
Okay.
Like, yes, I could probably move a box. Yes, I could do like certain things, right? But if I had to like try to apply for a job at Starbucks,
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. How are you gonna be the big booty barista and not be able to work at Starbucks?
Now, I say that for a specific reason. I had 2 jobs in my life. One of those jobs, I was a barista.
There you go.
The other job, I actually worked at a, like those juice bars where you come in and they have all fresh squeezed pressed juice.
Beyond Juice.
I would be the ones at the front selling the juices and meeting all the customers and talking to everybody. A really big hospitality type job.
Yeah.
So hospitality, I was great at. That was my thing. I could do that. I could do that all day. I could make customers feel comfortable, feel homey, feel like, oh, I like this vibe that this person is bringing, right? I could do that, right? And yeah, that was like the only jobs that I really had. So like outside of that, I was like, fuck, like I really have to really expand upon what I'm doing if I ever continue to see myself still in this space. So to go from doing all of the IRL stuff that I was doing on my original account to now doing it here with Dominion and creating this name and this narrative of fashion, doing this is like, and the other reason why I also wanted to do fashion too was because out of all of the stuff that I've done in entertainment, fashion is the only thing I did not touch. And I couldn't, because all the other stuff kept me away from being able to do that. Like modeling and, I would do like some print work, but it was because I was an actor. It wasn't necessarily because I was a model.
Okay.
So because I was already known as an actor, I would still get roles for print, but it wasn't because I was a model. It was because people knew me as an actor.
Okay.
So that was the difference.
But you dabbled.
It wasn't because, I had the look.
But you dabbled in both.
I dabbled in it, but I didn't really pursue it as a career.
Okay.
So I'm using this as an opportunity to push it as a career, because if there's holograms and there's all these opportunities for all of this stuff in terms of, you know, what they call AI, I'm like, imagine if it's what that looks like, but there's still a real person behind it that people can still somewhat relate to.
Yeah.
People can still vibe with. People can still go, yo, that person's got good taste, whether it's fashion, yo, he got that shit on. Or like, yo, his music taste, like, yo, what you know about Earl Sweatshirt? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna see no VTuber talking about no Earl Sweatshirt.
the only
Like, you know
Earl
what I'm saying?
the only Earl Sweatshirt song I ever listened to was the song called Earl, like right before like Wolfgang was, or Wolfpack was it Wolfpack? No,
Yeah, it was Wolfgang.
Wolfgang. Yeah, before they were a fucking thing. That was what
Like, that was like
that was like pre fucking Tyler
way
the Creator.
That was
Yeah,
pre-Tyler. That was pre-Tyler.
that's
Like,
crazy.
before, like I think it was either after Yonkers or before Yonkers.
Before. I think
Yeah,
Yonkers
like, it
popped
was-
right after that, because I think didn't Earl like get fucking sent away by his grandma because of that that
Yeah.
video they shot? They're fucking like
Yeah.
crushing up like Percocets and like fucking Oxycontins and fucking weed and and liquor. Like,
All that.
yeah. Fuck, I remember
Like,
that.
people don't know. Like, people don't get that. Like, what y'all know about like Vin Scully and fucking like Riot and Shattered Dreams? Like, y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the thing where like, I feel like there's an opportunity for relatability, especially for Black people in general, like the Black creatives and just anything in general for our people. Like, we don't see that for VTubers. It's very small for us. It's a very small niche. Like, I got invited to be a part of the fuck, what was it? The Melanin Mafia, which is basically like an all black like VTuber space.
Okay.
And to be a part of the stream team for it, because they were like, we've heard about you on TikTok, we've heard about what your stuff is, we'd love for you to join our team. I was like, hell yeah, say less. And mind you, it was just on Twitch, but still, I was like, for sure, I'm definitely down.
That's sick.
Because like, to be able to elevate this place, especially as a Black creator, that's my biggest goal. Like, yes, the modeling stuff, yes, the stuff with the gaming, yes, the stuff with, you know, the fashion and all that stuff, absolutely. But if I can show somebody like a young up and coming like creator, or somebody that is questioning themselves or doesn't know if this is going to work out, or yada yada yada, I want to be the example to be like, listen bro, there were so many nights, and I remember you asked this question too and I didn't answer this, because you were like, you know, were there nights where you kind of didn't know if this was going to work out and things like that? Absolutely.
Yep.
I think every creator can sit here and go, I don't know if this is going to work out. I don't know if anybody going to watch it. I don't know if anybody going to fuck with me. I don't know if everybody just going to think it's weird and I'm the only one that thinks it's cool. Like, am I the only one that's going to think this is cool? If it's cool, all right, maybe I just keep it to myself, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think you understand that there's people who sell air
No, I know. They sell some nasty shit, man.
and make money.
There's,
If a girl can sell bath water
yep. Yep.
and sell out, you have no excuse.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, it's because she's a girl. You have no excuse. She sold used bath water.
You need to just go out and
You have
chase it.
none.
You gotta chase it. You really gotta
Literally
chase it.
have no excuse at all.
Shit.
There's people who are doing the bare minimum and blowing up. They're not even trying. The bare minimum.
It's fucking.
And they're exploding.
It's fucking crazy. Seeing how accessible it is for people to just make like a more than comfortable living, like by turning on like a webcam. And I don't mean like an OnlyFans or a fan. I mean like just in general. Like,
Right.
do you know how many probably, I'm not gonna say millionaires, but like, do you know how many people who stream or like do anything webcam related have probably went from making like, I don't know, 20, 30K to like a 6-figure income?
Easy.
Crazy.
Keith Lee started making content, and within that year, maybe 2 years, he started to do food reviews.
Yeah.
And his first few videos blew up on TikTok. Now he's one of the top most followed people on TikTok.
Crazy.
And he reviews from around the fucking US.
That's
When
crazy.
I tell you that everyone has a chance to do anything, and I mean literally anything, I can sit here and say that I make money through virtual reality at a place where no one thought it was possible as a guy.
Dude.
You have to think, as a guy, this doesn't happen to men that often. Unless you're Shoto or Vox Akuma or, you know, any of the guys that's got the real nice sultry voice and or they're like really cute and somewhat flirty. And even then, other VTubers might not have been that lucky.
Truth. True.
I still don't know where this is going to go because I'm in a niche that is still a unique one.
Yeah.
That's so unique that even growing on Twitter is like not that easy because, like I said, there's 2D creators that don't take me seriously. There's 2D creators that don't see, oh, because you're VR chat. Like, you know how many times I've applied for VTuber Smash and Passes? And I've had a lot of people that's like, oh my God, I love your model. I love your style. I love what you're creating. The eyes was like my biggest compliment.
Yeah.
I love the eye color, or I love the hair. I love the style and what you're doing. And then I get those few that's like, I don't like your model because it's a VR chat model.
That's you know the VTuber sphere is crazy, man. There's a lot of really good people out there. And there's a lot
I was like, so let's move past the fact that it's a VR chat model. Let's move past that. What do you think about the model? It's a VR chat model, so like I don't really like it. Okay, let's move past that. Okay, we get that. Now if it wasn't a VR chat model,
what if it was a 3D model, just a 3D model,
right?
not a VR chat model? That's a question.
So, I get that, and it's kind of like, it's it's unfortunate, it is what it is, whatever, yada yada yada, right? And I think for me, I've always said influence is very powerful.
Yeah.
Because I'll give you a perfect example. There's a lot of people that don't do a lot of content with other 3D VTubers. But let Philly and say hi. All of a sudden, everybody want to collab now.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, shit cool. I mean, unless you have like personal friends that that have 3D models, then like maybe you'll obviously like be like, yeah, cool, let's make some content, whatever. But in terms of just like the normal casual person that's still growing as a VTuber, like it's just like every other tweet that you see on Twitter of like, I'm trying to meet more friends and I'm trying to meet other VTubers to do collaborations, and then like you never see them do any more collaborations. It's all engagement based.
There's a lot of that shit that goes around, but I will say this. It fucking blows my mind because I don't know how long you've been on Twitter, but I've been on Twitter since like 2012, and it blows my mind how like when Twitter first started out, it was like a really, really good platform to engage with, and then from like 14 to like fucking 21, it was complete fucking ass. Like I didn't even fucking hop on the platform, and then like 21, 22. The shit started like stabilizing again, and like the algorithm started kicking in and shit started working, and fucking like you could see like the growth and shit like compared to what it was like in that fucking dead zone. So Twitter, man, it's a powerful tool to fucking leverage. But what I will say is this: the VTuber community is small yet big, and even though you've had experiences like that with some of them, not all of them are like that.
Oh yeah, and I completely understand that, and I know that. That's why, like I said before, I've had some great VTubers who are 2D who have hit me in and been like, yo, like I see this shit that you're doing, like I really hope that it's doing well, like congratulations, and I truly hope, like I truly wish the best for you, and I honestly like. I've had some people that like I'm just like, oh shit, like I didn't expect that, like
it's all about vibes.
It's like
it's about vibes, fam. It really is. Like
it really is.
You can't expect like for somebody to relate to your content. Like if they're like me, I don't give a fuck what type of content you make. Like if you're cool, you're cool. And
I'm the same. I'm the same.
yeah, like to me, content is fucking like not even secondary. Honestly, like me, I judge you on your fucking character and your content as a person, you know, not as a creator.
and I see it the same way too. And it's kind of one of those things where, like, for me, like, you know, I think that's why, like, I kind of go back to the fact that, like, I'm really proud about the fact that I've grown without necessarily needing somebody in that sense of, like, you know, I know, like, the owner of Twitch would say, like, you know, the best way to grow is to collaborate with people. Like, you have to collaborate with people. And I think, like, me taking this dive onto, you know, to TikTok and trying it on that platform rather than streaming on Twitch. You know, I had a lot of people that were like, you know, you can't foster a community through TikTok, right? Because, you know, no one really saw that.
Says
as,
who?
like,
Says who?
People are gonna stay, you know, because people were like, you know, people are not gonna stay on TikTok, right? People are not going to, like, invest and divulge on TikTok, and people still say that to this day. I'm like,
they rather just doom scroll the whole fucking time.
Right. It's like I've seen people who I know who have hundreds of. I had somebody who I know who's an IRL streamer. They're not a VR chat streamer, but they do IRL stuff, and we'll do battles every now and then. And she just quit her job just in the last, like, 2-3 months, and she's been making thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Shout out to your friend. No, shout out to your friend. That's fucking amazing.
Like, she's an incredible creator. She's a black creator. She's a black female Fortnite creator.
Wow.
And, you know, hearing that, it's like, you don't hear that often.
Yeah. So I will say
black
this:
female creator on Fortnite.
You don't hear of a lot of female, like, creators, like, playing fucking, like, just shooters in general. So that's definitely wow. Good for her. Good for her. Shout out to
killing it on TikTok. Like, killing it.
Shout out to her for real. That's fucking sick. You gotta,
like,
you always gotta, obviously, I mean, you know this, I ain't gotta fucking tell you, but, like, you always gotta show love to fucking people who do that shit. Like, love seeing the homies.
Casually, I love you so much. She's a sweetheart too. She's such a fucking sweetheart.
There you go. Yeah, shout out to you.
So, like, at the end of the day, like, it's one of those things where, like, I know that I'm in a really fun niche right now.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying it. And the one thing for me is like, as long as I put my head down, as long as I focus on my content and the direction that I want to go, as long as I take care of my community, and my community is going to take care of me.
Absolutely. You couldn't have spoken that better, my friend, honestly.
That's all I've really, like, had my mindset on. And even with the stuff that I'm working on, like, currently, a few weeks back, I did my first giveaway after Anime Expo.
Yeah.
I bought a drawing tablet with my own money.
Dope.
And I did a giveaway for it specifically, because I was like, I want to give back, because I know with a lot of the AI stuff that's been happening, it discourages a lot of artists.
Yeah.
You know, it's very fearful, because I feel like, you know, a lot of people are feeling like, you know, their jobs could get taken away by this whole AI shit. And mind you, I'm very anti-AI. Very anti-AI. I hate that shit.
Don't fuck him. I don't blame anybody for being anti-AI. Shit's like Skynet, fam.
No, for real. I can't stand it. So my first thing that I did, like, when all that shit was happening, I bought a tablet, and I did a giveaway. And I thank God, and I'm very happy that the winner didn't actually have one. And she's an artist. So that was great, that I was at least able to give it to somebody who didn't have one at all.
That's fucking sick. That's sick.
So that was dope. I'm currently in the midst of having a conversation with them about doing a second one. I'm about to do a giveaway for a VR headset soon. And then I'm also doing a giveaway to give away one of my old monitors. I have a 24-inch 360 hertz monitor from, believe it or not, my old sponsor.
No shit.
So that kind of gives you an idea, at least a general idea, of what my old sponsor was. It's a monitor company. And
hey, can we say fuck them? No, all right, never mind. Moving on.
I kind of want to say yes, but I kind of want to say no. Only because it's like, as
It-
much as the farewell was terrible, the experience that I did have for those 3 years was really phenomenal.
yeah,
It just was a really bad ending.
Yeah.
Like, it was like an M. Long Shyamalan movie. Great idea, just shitty ending.
Yeah, all them fucking
Decent
movies.
execution. Terrible ending. Terrible ending. Fucking awful. Like, Jesus. Like, wow, that was bad.
Fucking M. Night Shyamalan movies. Holy shit. I don't even remember the fucking names of them. I just remember the plots. One was like in the woods and this dude was like, or this chick was blind. And the other one,
My favorite one was Old.
the crop circles one too. Old?
Oh, like, no, the one where they're on the beach and like they start drastically getting older within like minutes. They're like, what the fuck is going on?
What?
If you haven't seen that one, go watch it. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. It's so funny. It's so funny.
Does the Earth shift in relative time to fucking where that beach was? It's like a minute, an hour.
Like in the trailer, like it's like a family vacation, so it's like the mom, the dad, and like their kids and shit. And like during it, the kids like disappear and they come back and they're like grown as adults.
What the fuck?
It's been like 30 minutes. They're like, what the fuck happened? How are you this? It's like, what the fuck? They're like, the daughter, the son, they're grown. They're not even teens. They're like full-blown adults. Like, what happened in that short amount of time where everyone's getting older?
What is this movie called? Old?
It's called Old. It's literally called Old. I swear.
I'm fucking watching this shit tonight. It's probably got the worst ending. Oh no, fuck. Don't do that. don't do that.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's so worth it. Actually, that's one of the few that was like, this is worth it. Actually, that was fucking. Oh, that was a great night. I was crying the whole time. That should have me laughing.
The payoff was worth it.
Payoff was worth it. It was supposed to be a trailer. I treated it like a comedy.
Oh my god, you're a fucking.
But yeah, like,
you're a nut.
To go back to what we were talking about, because I also do the same thing too. Like I said, like I said, being a VTuber that does the wiggle streams on Twitch, and you're surrounded by a bunch of mutes, but you're the only dude, a black dude, a dude with a fat ass, but who also yaps.
Yeah. Hey, listen, listen. You need to get up and then fucking do a 360. Let me see that thing. Come on.
Oh my god! Here we go.
Come on, let me see that thing. Oh shit. God damn. Oh man, I would have left a handprint on that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm a dancer, so it's like it's in my blood to have like good hips.
Look at them fucking look. Oh my god, booty so big you could sit a cup on it. Look at that fucking thing.
It's like, and that's like the funny thing too, is like I said, like there's a lot of like guys and a lot of guy models that have like, they're pretty flat. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty flat. And I'm like, I'm sitting here, I'm like, 5'10". I'm like
same
200-ish pounds. I'm fit, but I'm beefy. And the reason why was because I did skateboarding for like a long time.
Yeah.
So my thighs are just beefcakes.
You and I are very similar.
Very similar. Also, beefcake. Like, I can't be walking around flat. I can't do that because I've never been flat ever. As a skateboarder, I'm doing squats 1,000 times a day. You think I don't have a nice ass? Look at any skateboarder. Most of us probably gonna have a decent little ass. I ain't gonna lie.
Hard to tell.
Squats every time.
Hard to tell with them baggy ass pants though.
Hard to tell with baggy pants. That's why they have baggy pants though, to hide the fact that they got ass.
Oh god. I mean that makes sense. Yeah.
See?
Yeah. I mean I can totally fucking understand that because I was very athletic my whole life.
Except for like the real skinny ones. The real skinny guys, like maybe like the ones that be like certain ones that you could tell they just real skinny. Yeah, they probably don't have that much of an ass. But most other dudes are like pretty beefy when it comes to like skateboarding. Like they really up there.
Yeah, they gotta be to take the impact of them falls.
Yes, I was one of those people. Like I was like jumping down stairs. That's like 12 stairs. I was skating the barracks. Like I was doing that shit regularly. Like we were calling carcass tossing.
Oh no.
I was carcass tossing down that shit regularly. So like, of course, like I'm, you know, that's why I always laugh when people. That's why I always laugh when people would come into the stream and be like, "He's probably 400 pounds. He's probably a white guy. He's probably ugly. That's probably why he's showing his VTuber model because he's really not hot IRL." It's like, listen, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, I'm hot" or "I'm the shit," yada yada. But years.
If you got it, you
now,
got it. If you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
I booked roles where the description of the person is attractive.
Yeah.
I can't explain no other further. I can't. Your Honor, I rest my case. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm this and I'm that, yada yada yada. But I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm definitely not ugly for sure. 1,000%. I take care of my face. My hair's nice. I make sure I'm moisturized. Like a lot of people, like, and to be honest with you, there are a lot of people that assume I'm gay, and I'm just like,
self-care.
Cool.
Hey,
Cool.
a lot.
That's totally.
You know how many times I've been asked if I'm fucking bi? I'm like, no, I'm extremely straight, but I don't have a problem with anybody who's fucking bi or you know or completely like that don't fucking phase me at all. Like,
I am bi.
Are you?
I am bi.
Are you?
But a lot of people just assume that I just don't like women, and I'm just like, no, because if you looked at my chat, that would be a totally different instance because my chat is filled with women. And I love each and every last one of them.
Got to.
I'm also like, it's like, dude, it's like, I don't, like, you know, it's like, hey, listen, like, if you're new and you don't know what the hell's going on, then you don't know what the hell's going on. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type that clap back. I definitely clap back.
You got
to. That sit here and be like, oh, you're like this, you're like that, and I'm like, and yet you're here watching it.
Dude, there are always gonna be fucking haters that pop. I've had it on so many occasions. A hater will pop up while I'm like mixing music on stream. And they'll be like, you're not fucking him, bro. You're fucking Tabs. Like, all right, you fucking bitch-ass bitch. Here, let's everybody in the chat just laugh at this fucking loser. You know, we'll publicly
People
shame.
Try too hard to, like, hate and be like...
I don't know. I don't like that shit. But I will say this, you know, everybody is beautiful. We're all beautiful, especially in our own way. But like,
absolutely.
If you got it, baby, you got it. You know what I'm saying? From one handsome motherfucker to another, like self-care is definitely needed if you want to maintain that fucking that lusciousness. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Like if that's what it is, then that's what it is. Like and you know, and I kind of say the same thing with like other people and yada yada yada. And I'm just like,
yeah.
You know, hey, like listen, if that's the Bob, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. But like, you know, I'm here to create content. I'm here to have fun with it. You know, people love to categorize and try to, you know, put you in a box. And I keep always telling people, like, you know, I work so hard to the point where you'll never be able to put me in a box.
It's all about.
I'm saying, like, if you want to put me in a box, put me in a box of the content I'm actually like working towards. That's my coffee shop content. If you want to say, oh, he's that fashion content, then cool. That's what it is. Like, but like, I'm here to be creative. I'm here to have fun, and hopefully it inspires others to break out of the norm, break outside of their comfort zone, and hopefully try to do something that maybe they're also passionate about, and that they don't feel stuck in the same, you know, they're not stuck in the same circle because they have to keep appearances up or to keep, you know, appeasing the fans and the people who have they've garnered an audience for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always tell people, you want to garner an audience of the interest that you like.
Yeah.
You don't want to have people that are watching you for some shit that you don't like or that you don't want to do every single day.
Yeah, like,
and it takes time.
For me, I'm real big on like people being there because they like want to be there. You know what I mean? Like,
they want to.
If you're just like, and I don't know, man, it's crazy for me because, you know, starting like with just like one or two people like there as regulars to having like a fuck ton of regulars like always there when I fucking turn that shit on, like that shit's so humbling. It really fucking is, man. And that's what we live
Even
for.
with me, man.
That's what we live for, though.
Like I said, average 20 viewers every single time, and to be able to see people like just come in and flood the chat.
Yep.
Sometimes they flood in and we start getting like a hype train before the
Yep.
stream even starts. Like
Yup.
that's such a special and humbling feeling. Like that's so crazy to be able to sit there and go like, damn, y'all really fuck with me.
Yep. Feels good to be wanted, doesn't it?
It means the world, man. It means the world, and I hope that they feel just as wanted in a way that like I hope they see my content and they know that I put in that effort to be able to entertain them, and I hope that they get a chance. I hope that they see that like I really think about like what does my community want to see next? What do they want to see? And we got it. We still got a lot of shit coming up, man. Like we have 2 Magic Mike avatars that we're in the midst of working on for next year. We
Okay.
have a fireman, we have a policeman.
Okay.
We also have. Do you remember Mrs. Bellum from Powerpuff Girls?
Cerebellum, yeah.
The all red, the big
Red
afro,
with the red hair, the fucking mayor's assistant. Mrs. Bellum.
Mayor's assistant.
Yeah.
I am doing a male gender bender version
She bad.
of that.
She bad as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm currently in the midst of doing that. And that one is also going to be really cool. Then I know we're going to work on a cowboy one again next year. And honestly, that's kind of how my blow up started, actually, like on TikTok. My blow up started because, you know, I had a custom avatar that I commissioned and it was a cowboy. And that's kind of what started like a lot of the hype around me, because I was dancing at clubs and I was doing stuff like at the clubs, like with my new cowboy avatar, and nobody had really seen a custom, like a real to true custom avatar on socials released, right?
Yep.
And mine was so unique, especially as a black cowboy. You know, he had the nice fitted jeans, he was in the thong, he had the hat, I could take it off, like, you know, threw a lot of people off, and that was phenomenal. That was a really phenomenal time, because my name started to spread quick amongst like the VR dancing community, because everybody was like, yo, did you see there's this new cowboy, like he's got this whole fit and this routine, this shit's tough, like, and I heard it pretty consistently for a while. So when I did a photo shoot on TikTok, that shit took off and everyone started to know, like, oh, that's the cowboy.
That's wild.
You know?
That
was before I really knew what I wanted to do.
Now you got the fucking the gold drilled in the head, and you're ready to
All started with one idea.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's good, man. That's good, because like having a clear vision for what you want to accomplish, or at least like just a start of a plan, is so much better than coming into this shit and just not having a plan at all.
Right.
I've seen fucking, and it burdens me every time I think about it. Like, but I've seen like so many content creators who are like super fucking dope, like come up with me and then like just stop and just like done. Like, don't fucking go on Twitter anymore, don't stream anymore. And it's like, man, I don't know. I missed that. I missed like, you know, like all them folks and shit, because like, you know, seeing the people that you started with like fucking fall up, bro.
Yeah.
You know, but like a lot of them, you know,
I can relate to that for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyhow,
It's definitely a tough feeling.
yeah, but you know what? Like I said, the vision, man, that's crucial though, because you know what you want to accomplish. So usually when you have a solid goal in fucking mind, you actually like try to strive for it a little bit more, a lot of it more.
Plus, I feel like that's kind of like what we live for.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like a lot of people really live to achieve a goal, and I feel like if that achievement really does take a lifetime, I feel like that's part of living, is like striving for something that you know that you know is going to take a while, that you know is going to take effort, that you know is going to take patience, and you got to be able. I feel like a lot of people just truly just don't have patience.
Yep, that is a
and
fact.
It sucks to say that.
That is a fact.
It sucks to say that, because it's like, you know, you put in so much time, you put in so much effort, and you work towards something. And, you know, I kind of feel the same way too. Like, I can relate to it, because I feel like I kind of abandoned my original like Twitch account and my Twitch name, because you know, things were going so well, and it was just kind of one of those things where I really beat myself up mentally.
You just rebranded. You just
Really beat
rebranded.
myself
That's
up
all.
mentally.
No.
Yeah,
You just rebranded. That's all.
I plan to do like with that channel. I do plan to like somewhat do a rebrand, but I've just been solely focusing on this one and what I want to do and how I want to do it, and it just took a lot of effort. And when like all that stuff like really kind of went south, like it really broke me because I was like, I put in so much time and effort and so much work, and everything was going so well,
Yeah.
just for it to kind of start to go left. And it's like watching a train kind of like like heading towards you, and you just feel paralyzed and you can't move, and you just know you know it's gonna hit you.
Hey, what they say, my
And it
baby?
sucked because I
What they say though? What was broken can be fixed. You
yeah,
know? And so
and that was like one of those things where I really had to like, you know, I really had to like kind of let that go, and it sucked. And I didn't know what to do. And I feel like because and that's the other reason why I also was like, you know, when you said like, can we say fuck that sponsor? I say no.
yeah.
I feel like because of the way that they let me go, that was like a really good like that shook me to where I knew I needed a change.
Yeah.
Something had to change. I couldn't do the same stuff. You know, I was playing the same games. I felt like I needed to switch it up, but I just didn't know how. I was stuck playing FPSs, and I just was like, I didn't know if I didn't want to do story games. I just was like, I was really stuck, truly mentally stuck. And that fucked with me for a while. And I just kept repeating the same thing. And, you know, it's one of those things where I say, you know, do you know the definition of insanity? And that's what I did for a long time.
Yeah.
Was that insanity? That was that insanity. I just didn't know how to properly just be able to restart or reset.
Just repeating the same thing, man. Repeating the same thing. That you get it. People get into that redundancy because it's comfortable.
Yeah.
You know.
I think when that non-sponsorship happened,
Yeah.
that really forced me to get out of my uncomfortability.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because now with the sponsor that I have, I'm actually earning the same amount of money that I did with my original sponsor.
That's beautiful. And shout out to all sponsors, by the way.
part.
We when I say fuck you,
We love
you.
you.
I don't want anybody to take this clip out of context. we love all of our sponsors. Fuck.
That we do.
But
we fucking do.
yeah, nah. To me, it seems like just from an entertainer's perspective. Excuse me. You've been through a lot and you've seen a lot, and that's fucking amazing, man, because not a lot of people come into this profession or this field or content creation and have a background in like entertainment. So like me, same thing, man. Like I did music for fucking years. Like I did hundreds of shows. I did 200 shows from like over 200 shows from like 2011 to like 2013, you know. Open up for a lot of folks, like music videos, like all that shit. And having the entertainment background though is just like it makes transitioning over to like content creation like kind of easy. That make like, I don't know how you did you feel that same way?
Say the last part again?
So like I feel like because I had a background in entertainment, like from doing like live shows and like music videos and all that type of shit, like coming over to content creation and like sitting in front of a camera and streaming was like just natural almost.
Very much natural. It was the easiest transition I think I could have ever had in that sense. And I think also streaming kind of helped me prepare for like me becoming like an esports caster.
Yeah. Okay.
Like doing that also kind of like got me in that zone too. And then when I got hired, like, you know, as an esports caster for a game, it was like I was like already well prepared for this.
That's beautiful.
And it just kind of got me in a lane where I really felt like I just was ready for anything. And I think that's why I'm really happy that I took up streaming, because streaming really helped me like elevate just how to entertain, how to do it well, and how to continue to do it at like a higher level.
Yep.
or lower level, right? Which is like, usually streaming. Like it's both, right? Like I'm able to do it like with thousands of cameras in front of me, hundreds of thousands of dollars of production in front of me, and then with my $100 camera that I have in front of me that I speak to every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's being able to say I can do both, right?
Balance. You gotta
There's
find
the
that
big
balance.
production, and then there's your home, what you're used to, right?
Oh man, that reminds me of the middle class. It's non-existent. You know what I mean? Like fucking. Like no, for real though. Like fucking, you go from fucking the $100,000 fucking red laser cameras to fucking $100 webcam. What the fuck?
No, for real.
But that's beautiful, man, because like it doesn't matter what type of camera is on you fucking shine. You gotta shine. And do your fucking best and fucking put it all out there. That's sick. Man.
It's like it's a crazy world we live in, honestly. It's a crazy world. It's a very hungry world. And I think because it's hungry, it's like, definitely gives me confidence, but also like it definitely does feel like, damn, like we've really built ourselves to a point where like it's really getting to that level of like, wow, like we've really put in a lot of work, and to see it really divulge itself into this is like I definitely feel like I'm on the right track.
Fuck yeah. I love that. And I'm really excited to see where this journey takes you, honestly. Because you and I kind of just met, but like I feel like it was almost like instantly like fucking vibes, dude. Like we fucking hit it off. So
yeah,
like
immediately.
Seriously, you play shooters. We gotta play some shooters one day if that doesn't bring up any like bad memories or anything.
What is your no, I still play shooters now. I just went from I really just went from doing it online to doing it offline. That was like the only difference. Like I just went from not pressing stream to or I went from pressing stream to not pressing stream. And I'm still playing the same games. I just was like it's just better now that I like don't necessarily have to. So I took a long hiatus off of my other stream just because, like I said, like I started to focus on Dominion and I started to do really well. And I think now I'm like, hopefully, I think I might get to the point where maybe I might like start to rebrand and maybe go back to doing like a stream on my other channel like once or twice a week.
What shooters do you play?
Currently I've been playing Black Ops 6.
Okay.
And I've been diving super deep into CS:GO. Did I ever tell you I also do a little bit of CS:GO moving. I be making money off the CS:GO skins. That's kind of how I bought my car.
No, I did not know that. Holy shit.
Yeah, I usually don't tell people don't.
Well,
like,
hold on, no.
no.
Listen. If you don't tell people to do that, you definitely ain't gonna tell people to do it on this fucking show.
Yeah, I tell people don't do it for sure. I just got lucky and I found a system that works, and I've just been continuing to use that system. And some days it's like investing. Some days you win, some days you lose, and it's kind of like that, right? So, I've had a few times where I've won. I've gained over a few $1,000s, and I was able to use that money to do other things. And now I would do that, and I'd start back from scratch, do it all over again, make a few grand, sell it, start from scratch, do it all over again, make a few grand, sell it, and I just kept doing it. So this is like my third time currently. I'm already up to like 2K.
I feel like stocks and shit is like the Wall Street version of like a casino. Like it's just gambling.
Little bit. Because
I do a lot of trading.
Just a little bit.
I trade a lot of stocks, trade a lot of dividends and shit.
I would love to learn how to do that just a little bit, just so I feel like maybe I could I just want to learn just to know.
Yeah, dude, I
see it all the time on TikTok where people go they'll do the thing and they'll watch the graph go up and down. They'll try to do it and then they'll clock out and they'll be like, "Let me show you how to do this. Go click and check the course out." And I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Clearly, this is a website you do have to actually know a little bit to know what to do and shit like that. So I'm like, it doesn't look like a scam. It's the course that's the scam. But how do I get to the website? So that's I'm like, no, the website's real. I know that's real because I didn't see it multiple times. So that definitely is a real spot.
Yeah.
So I get that. But now how do I get there without buying your damn course? Because I know that's the scam.
Man, see, for me, man, I got into crypto like real early, like 2015,
Oh.
and fucking you know, so I
Did you do fucking bit?
no, I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum, I have Litecoin, I have a whole bunch of Tron, I have a whole bunch of Stellar.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about the portfolio, but what I've been really working up towards is like investing into like stable dividends that pay out on a consistent basis and shit. So like
Wow.
so for me, like the goal is to get to like accumulate enough dividends to where every single month I'm bringing in like 5 bands, but that's gonna take time, obviously, because then it's every single month I'm getting fucking, you know, 5 G's off of residual income. And what I can do is I can have the fucking money, leave half in the account, and just re-up and reinvest and keep getting more. But you know, it takes time. So, but yeah, man, I love doing that shit, bro. That's like,
good for you, dude.
Yeah,
Good for fucking you. Like, that's sick.
Shit's wild. If everyone will fucking learn, I really encourage my boy.
Like, I'm so stoked for you. Like, that's lit.
Dude, if you ever want to trade crypto, hit up my boy Neff. I'll fucking plug you up with him and shit. He's a monster.
I got a little bit, but it ain't nothing crazy.
Nah, look, if you put like fucking $20 a week into stocks, I'm not giving nobody stock advice, by the way, and shit, right? You do what the fuck you want, but like, you know, a lot of people wouldn't really miss like $20 a week. So if you put 20 a week into just random stocks or like dividends and shit throughout the course of a year, like that's fucking, what is that, 52 times fucking 20, so that's 1,040. So $1,040 fucking, you know, you'll have like invested in the stocks. Yeah, I mean, you could have spent that at 2 drinks at fucking Starbucks.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I could have got 3 burritos at a fucking spot on Uber Eats, and I would have been like, "Oh, why did I do that?"
Facts.
It was really good.
Facts. So, well, fuck. I think we have more than enough content.
Cheers to you.
Yeah, I think we have more than enough content, my friend, to put out a fucking banging ass video. Before we fucking leave, why don't you stand up and give us another little 360? Show me that dump. Let me see that thing.
Oh my god!
show me the get.
No, I got you. Actually, you know what I'll do? If I'm gonna do it, I'll do it right.
Oh, walking off. Oh,
I'm gonna give
shit.
you. I'm gonna give you a choice. I'm gonna give you a number. You number 1 or number 2?
2 is always my favorite number.
Oh my god. You're not gonna regret 2.
Oh, show me the banana hammock. I want to see.
You're not gonna regret 2.
Show me the schmeat. I knew it. God damn.
Like I said, man slut energy.
Jesus Christ. Fucking. Is that the definition of a himbo?
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
God damn it.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Oh my god. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Listen, like I said, a lot of, and like I said, I have like a multitude of like different outfits. So we did this one was based off of a Korean photo shoot that went really viral, and I decided to kind of match the same energy. That's why the shirt is up, and the guy was wearing like Daisy Dukes, but he had cowboy boots. But what I did for mine is I did Louis Vuitton Timbs.
Yo, what?
I did the Butters.
God
I did
damn.
Louis Butters instead.
Oh no, yo, Louis Vuitton, you didn't see that.
I did the Butters. Well, these are personal. These are personal commissions. These aren't anything we sell.
Okay.
I haven't sold these. So these are all personal stuff. So that's why I could say that I can label people and be like, yes, it's this and yada yada yada, or you know, it's done by this or it's done by that. I can say that, right?
You might have a nicer 8-pack than I do, fam. Holy shit.
I wanted something that was like nice, but like still had like a little bit of a lighter tone to it, but nothing crazy. This is one of our other recent ones that we did a while ago.
Okay.
This one was the one that was like really fun. Balenciaga top, We did some purple jeans. There's a brand called Purple.
Yeah.
It's really popular. We did some purple white spotted.
Shout out
And then we did some
Purple.
Kith. Then we did some Kith exclusive Coca-Cola, high top.
That's fucking insane.
Converse, which I was like really stoked on. These actually came out super well. Actually, if I want to show that on camera, these are actually like genuinely some of my favorites. I put in we put in a lot of effort towards like, because the biggest thing for me is like we want to be able to show these companies that like, yo, this is possible. And especially now with like Fortnite like selling like digital sneakers for like their characters.
What?
I'm like, it's only yeah. They just did an announcement about that.
Oh my
So
god.
they're selling Nikes for like the shoes in like Fortnite.
For like 10
and I'm like,
bucks.
it's only I don't know what the price is. I don't know how much it's gonna be.
It's
But
fucked.
it definitely goes to show that it's only a matter of time until it starts to hit VR and like things that already have a booming community. Like it's only a matter of time. Now it's about like that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to put myself ahead of this shit.
You're already fucking there as far as I'm concerned. Why does my fucking model keep fucking timing out? Jesus.
It's probably because of this.
Probably the cheeks. Yeah, let me see them fucking things. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Damn.
I'm talking about that dump truck. Now bag it up and dump it.
Woof.
Bag it up and dump
Woo,
it.
woo.
Bag it up and dump it.
Hey. Fuck yeah. Oh my god. All right, well.
And this is one of my choreographer dancing outfits, but yeah, we have a bunch. We have a bunch. Maybe one of these, what I can do is that I can record a dance too, and also show you like kind of like, or I can actually, what I'll do is I'll send you one of my performances we've done, and then you can use that maybe as like, oh, like check this out, like yada yada yada, because we have like full performances of what we do as well, and that's like a really big thing too. Like I said, we talk about dancing, right? But what I didn't specifically speak on is like we do effects, right? So like we have an alien, but with our alien, it's like a xenomorph. It's like a xenomorph inspiration, and he's in like we have like a whole forest, and he has spikes and this really cool mask that we had a chance to take off. And then the same with we just did a Death Eater for Halloween.
Okay.
So that was like super fun. Like it's got black smoke. It's got a whole like, you know, castle type world drop, and you know it gives very much Dark Souls almost a little bit. Like we have so much of that. So like performing and dancing is also like we talked about it in terms of a passion, but being able to do it at a point where it genuinely feels like when you're dancing you feel like you are truly in a video game is like crazy. One of these days, I know you said you have VR. What do you have? What headset do you have?
I actually do have. Yeah, I have a fucking a Quest 2.
Damn. Do you have the Quest thing that you can plug into your PC?
What is that?
So there's like a little cord that you can like plug into your PC. So there's like a difference between Quest and PC in terms of what you can see and where you can go.
Okay.
So for most Quest users, you can go to Quest World, but then there's PC worlds that Quest people can't go.
Oh.
So that's why I say that. So I was gonna say one of these days I could take you to Terminus. Terminus is probably one of the biggest clubs in VR chat.
Okay.
In the sense of effects, storytelling, and dancing. The creativity is endless. When you go there, it feels like you're going to a movie theater because what you're gonna watch, it's gonna feel like a movie.
What?
That's just how deep and how interactive it feels. And mind you, it's dancers performing. I'm one of the dancers.
I'm gonna have to roll up in that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. Every and they only do it 2 times a week. So the club, in terms of like when people get in, sells out like that, like fast. So you gotta be ready to like be able to join because otherwise that shit sells out. Like everyone stops by. It's like some Cirque du Soleil type.
That's fucking wild. Yo, you gotta record the shit. I want to see the shit.
I can send you some of my videos.
Yeah,
Content.
please fucking do. Send me some of that shit. I want to see how wild this is because I do have a VR chat model. Load that motherfucker up, hop up in there. Oh man, fucking get down.
Grim,
Yes.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
For real, though.
No. The pleasure was all mine. Like I said, we fucking hit it off rip. So I'm glad that you came and fucking thank you so much for reaching out. I really, really, really look forward to, scoping out the content and just like honestly supporting the fuck out of you in your endeavors, fam. End of the day, it's hard to meet like good people. And I'm not saying in the community, I'm saying in general. It's hard to meet good people.
General.
So when you fucking when you hit it off with somebody and you vibe with somebody, keep them fucking people around you. I can tell you're a fucking good person, and I'm really, really excited to see what the future holds for us, bro.
That means a lot. I'm really excited. I think next year is gonna be really fun. I'm
Yep.
excited because I'm currently in the midst of working with my world creator. I'm actually creating my own cafe.
Okay.
I'm really excited for.
That's sick.
Because the majority of the worlds that I use are obviously public worlds that people can go and use and create content and stuff like that.
Right.
But I'm excited to create like my own. That's gonna be like it's my own shop. I actually will have booths for some of the people who were top gifters who actually gifted for the goal. So their names will actually be whitelisted, but their names will actually they will also have a booth with their name on it that they can come sit at any time during when I'm live.
That's dope.
And the biggest thing that I always want to do is give back if I can, and I hope that I get to the point where I'm giving. I want to be able to do it in a very big way as a VTuber. I feel like VTubers don't really do giveaways too often. That really shows love to artists and creators, and I feel like they do. Like they definitely do, but I feel like I don't see it enough.
Hell
And
yeah.
it's definitely something where I really want to be able to give back to the people. And mind you, I sit here and I'm proud because I have people who watch VTubers, who fuck with VTubers, and then I have people who don't ever watch VTubers, but they watch me.
Yeah.
And that's so, like, damn.
It's
Like, you fuck with me that much. That means a lot. So, we have the cafe stuff that we're building on.
Beautiful.
We have some other really cool stuff. We're going to end the year off with some really cool Christmas abbeys, and I'm really excited for one specifically as well from a very old, like, Christmas movie. We hopefully next year, the biggest goal is we get signed to a modeling agency as one of the very first virtual VTubers, the first 3D VTuber to ever get signed by a modeling contract, to ever be signed by a modeling agency. So that's the goal for next year.
You know what, fam? Whatever does or doesn't happen, I will support you 100%. And I'm really, like I said, excited to see where you go with this journey of yours. So thank you truly for fucking coming on the show. And, hopefully a year from now I can look back, or we can all look back on this podcast and say, yeah, yo, remember when you had Dom on that motherfucker? Yo, he's like fucking breaking the charts now.
Kai Cenat type shit, crazy subathons, like fucking breaking 400K. The fuck, like, Kai is a legend right now, dude. That guy's moving.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Kai's a G, dude. Shout out to Kai, by the way. Motherfucker's a monster. And
if I can get half his motion, I'm happy.
I think if any creator could get half his motion, they'd be happy.
Oh God.
So, all right, fam. Well, it was great chopping it up with you. Shoot me a message in the fucking Discords and whatnot, and let's fucking let's coordinate some shooters or something soon.
I'm down. Let's grind some games. I'm definitely down.
Let's get it, my baby. You have a good one. Take care.
Likewise, Pivot.
I ain't been right in the head for a minute. I swear that it's fucking me up and I'm lit. My people are gassing me up while I'm smoking that gas and I'm focused on winning legit. People, they passing me up, but I'm laughing cause half of the summer I hit up the Hamptons and made me a pack with myself, and I said that I'm done with them people who wait for the kid. I wasted some time and a hell of a lot of my mental capacity. Fuck it, I'm drained. I ain't got time for the bullshit or headache that most of these people just willingly bring. I got me some stacks and I'm stacking my profits. They hating, but watch it, they hate that I love it. I'm feeling like Lockett, just running these routes that I'm making. That paper, then fuck it, I'm out.